mind expensive.
It's no sleep, baby.
We live, Shyla? All right. Last time you gave me a thumbs up, so I was waiting for it. Nice. Welcome, everybody, to No Sleep, the podcast. I am AJ Simmons, one part of your comedy trio here this evening and every evening, Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Scroll.
It's a comedy podcast. I have a scroll of jokes here for you. This is not my best work. Moms would make the best Uber drivers. They've always got 15 chargers, antibiotics, snacks, and plenty of lube. All right.
Plenty of lube. It's the cool mom.
This is whatever. I went through a phase where I tried dating freaky girls, freaky sexually. Turns out I don't have the budget. Kind of hard to handcuff a girl to a blow-up mattress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ba-boom.
Cut to toll.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've been a busy boy. I didn't write a joke. I got an observation, though, I guess. Why I'm back on the wagon, as you guys might know. Back on the wagon, you know?
Thumbs up.
And I think here's number one reason weed is better than alcohol. Not that I smoke weed.
Theoretically.
Right. Right.
You picked up a copy of Hot
yeah.
Times magazine.
You're like 99% less likely to accidentally kill yourself in the bathroom when you're stoned. You know, you get drunk, hit your head on the corner somewhere, falling down, or to decide to take a drunk shower and just trip and kill yourself. But if you're stoned, probably not. So
You're
there
just
you
sitting
go.
on the floor of the cub.
Yeah. Or if you're drunk, you know, you haul your cyanide pills to the bathroom and you're like, tonight's the night. And when you're stoned, you never do that.
That's true.
Mhm.
Not once.
Not once. That's it.
They heard you were smoking weed.
I'm glad I didn't. I almost wore the same shirt, AJ. That would have been. What if we all wore it?
Oh, mine is worn out.
Oh, it is?
Oh, it's all busted up. I wear it all the time.
Nice.
Me? Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
That's the one.
It's pretty funny because at this point, everyone in my family loves Beetlejuice, and about at least once a week, whether it be my brother or sister, we all wind up posting like a Beetlejuice meme.
Yeah.
Or how you can see if someone else has liked something in Instagram.
Yeah.
It's always Alex.
You see,
or a
yeah.
family member
Yeah.
or something like. We love the beat, man.
Oh.
The beat goes on.
Yeah.
His resurgence is very welcome right
Yeah.
now. I love it.
Tremendous.
That's
Man, I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now.
they were gonna give him a part in Transformers 2
Yeah.
as a voice actor. He's like, nah, man. Like he just
I
he
don't know what
didn't.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he didn't like Michael Bay, so he said no.
Gotta have standards. It's
Amazing.
important.
Yeah.
Fuck Michael Bay. Because he has a little bit of that meat wad kind of
Yeah,
sound.
he
to him.
does.
He really does.
All right, cut to Alex.
I have a problem with the way young people talk these days. Or actually, it's not even young people; it's everyone. I got a problem with everyone on this one. It's a linguistic like meme that just is carrying through everyone, where they say something and then they feel like they have to say. That's the other one. They have to say right after what they say.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I think I do that.
For me, I'm like,
Right.
it's a bad idea. Some people do it nonstop.
Yeah, I do it more in writing, right? Didn't we already talk about this?
So here,
Well, this is kind of like, no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that's cooler than, right? Because it just undermines everything you're saying. For example, can I get some reverb, AJ?
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up.
For example, if JFK was giving a speech, he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country," right? You just undermine the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You don't say right, you just say your fucking thing. Don't say right. I need special effects for that one.
Yes.
Can I just keep the reverb
Well
on all
done.
night, please?
You've earned it,
Yeah.
buddy.
Thank you.
I think you are right about that, though.
Right?
Because it does. I mean,
Right?
Yeah, undermining, I guess, is the best way to do it. Where
It does.
It shows you have no kind. I mean, a little bit like the no. The no is more European. I think we.
I
decided.
generally say right if I am unsure, though. You know,
That's fine. That makes sense.
so I'm not undermining myself. I am unsure.
But people, like, you'll see a lot of like
I
online,
think the
like
problem-
people that think they know, like they're
Go off.
proselytizing.
Proselytizing?
They're trying to make some point that they are,
Oh,
that-
yeah.
and then they just pepper the word
Pontificating.
right on, after everything. It's like,
What if you're
Are
doing
you
it
right?
like
I don't know.
excitedly? What if you do it to punctuate your sentence? You're like, yeah, we're gonna fuck the Trojans up, right?
that's different.
That's like a rally cry.
Yeah.
A rally right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That I think that goes in the category. Anytime I see someone write "do better" unironically on anything,
Ugh, I hate.
I fucking hate that.
Don't do better. Do worse.
Yeah,
that's what
please.
I want. Yeah.
Well, and it's always someone. I mean, I sort of have a bit about this that I've been working on, but it's always someone who has never done better in their entire life.
Yeah, I'm generally anti-positive message in general,
Yeah.
unless it's like truly sincere. It's like everybody,
And even that kind of
try our
sucks,
best. Yeah, no, don't.
Because even I dip into that a little bit, and I'm like, AJ, you're flying a little too close to the sun.
When
buddy."
people say everything's going to work out, I'm like, you don't know that. Yeah. It's probably isn't.
Yeah.
And in
Probably
fact,
not.
in the end, nothing fucking works out.
That's correct.
Yeah, no matter what. So
I was talking about that very theory a little bit with Mr. Dave Bowman on the phone today. I did a call. I would say like once every 2 months I call Dave. He thinks it's a business call. And then quickly he learns that it's going to be me talking about Goodfellas for the next 45 minutes.
am I right? Oh no, right?
Goodfellas? No?
Yeah.
But today was about 1917, and I found that I like that movie more and more. And I saw recently
great.
that Quentin Tarantino did not like it, which made me mad and like it even more. He thought it was overrated because of the oneer look it gives.
That's the whole point of the movie.
But even that,
I mean, it's not the whole point of the movie.
and that's what I was talking
Yeah.
about with Dave. Is that it reminds me a little bit of No Country, where that chaos element of even if you're good, evil, otherwise, the world doesn't care. Like Anton
Yeah.
Chigurh getting hit by the car after following all of his rules. He just closed the circle with Llewellyn of killing his wife.
Right.
Because he made that promise to. He was following his rules.
Yes.
Just like he flips the coin. And despite he had the green light, he gets T-bone, right?
Yep.
In 19... What year is it again?
17?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I remembered. Don't worry about it. In 1917, the kind of chubbier guy that you think is going to be the main character who is going to try to let his brother's platoon know so they don't go into a massacre.
Adios, muchacho.
He dies.
Yes.
And at an unexpected beat kind of in the movie. And I really like that because it, like you were saying, life doesn't give a fuck.
No. Yeah.
Like
It doesn't.
karmically, that because they actually just saved a Nazi.
Yeah.
If anything, you figure the Nazi would have been like, "Hey, sorry about all that Nazi stuff."
Yeah.
Right.
I was having a bad day.
No.
You
And
just
he's like,
saved
I'm
me.
still gonna fucking
Yeah.
kill you. Yeah.
because it's like pure evil at that
Yeah.
point, or it's pure chaos.
It's not even
in the
evil.
universe.
It's opposite side soldiers.
Yeah.
Whether that guy's evil or not. I mean, he's a Nazi.
But it's the yin and
yeah,
yangness
yeah.
of like you figure karmically that would have balanced out. Like that Nazi would have been human in that moment, but just like the car
Right.
coming through the intersection, it doesn't care. It's just the universe is going to be what it's going to be.
Absolutely. That's why I really don't like when people are like, "Oh, it's all part of God's plan." Oh, God's plan. God must be a real fucking asshole then. Yeah. God can go fuck himself.
Right in his fat ass.
In them hairy white cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And he can, yeah, you know,
But anyway, everybody watched 1917 and then called Dave Bullman about it.
yeah.
Do you
good.
like those
It's
calls,
great.
Dave? Or does that bother you? Do? All the other calls he hates.
That's a welcome.
Hey,
call.
guess what, Dave? This one isn't about money.
That's why he likes it.
Yes, that's it.
I left
Yeah.
a little something on your desk, by the way, Dave.
He took a big old shit on it.
Well, no, Dave will be very excited. Dave, I think Dave might, because this will be one of the last little this club type money things to be asked of for at least a very long time. I wonder if Dave will almost miss it.
I bet he will.
Miss that check going out of his
Yeah.
bank account. By the way, the ultimate insult, I wired over a pair of headphones just for Dave to listen. What does he do? He throws them on the ground. They were in the little Dave chair just for you, buddy.
That was me.
They won't reach.
Yeah,
that
Shiloh threw him on the ground.
far. Oh.
I heard her. She goes, "Fuck Dave."
Fuck, Dave.
Enough with Dave already.
But I wired them up so you could hear the little samples and stuff, buddy. Yeah. You've earned it. Letting us podcast out of the apartment he pays for.
Yeah.
I,
The live studio audience of 1, 2. Well, Shiloh's working.
Yeah.
So.
yeah. Shout out to Shiloh.
I
Oh yeah, I guess jokes are over. So the first topic I had on the list was Toll's house.
Oh yeah,
You want to get into that or?
got clean today.
Ooh.
Pretty exciting. It was pretty. I mean, like,
Is it like unrecognizably clean at this point?
I mean, no.
You've been hard at it for a while. So what did
Yeah.
they do that you have not done?
You know, I like at all the little cleaning bits, like the
the floors.
floorboards and like the molding, that's kind of stuff. The fans got cleaned real good. They did step in my newly refinished tub, which kind of irritates me, but that's all right.
Is there a big footprint in it?
No, but it's like scraped some of the finish in a couple little spots. No big deal. I ain't mad at them, and they cleaned because they were cleaning the windowsill or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like impressive what they did, but it's still. I'm reminded as I look at this nicely cleaned house. I'm like, damn, this is still a shitty old house. We're gonna be living in it. It's gonna be nice.
But as you've very accurately pointed out, I think at least a few times to me, privately, possibly publicly, nothing wrong with a free house these days.
That's absolutely right. Like I just said, I'm like, we're gonna be living. We're gonna be living in a poor people house, which I always have, and having some fucking money because we're doing that. So it's gonna be all right.
Plus $1,000 every month.
That's right.
That's not
When
bad.
you put it that way, it's fucking great. And we can improve as we go,
Absolutely.
Or
I
until
mean,
the
what
house
you've already
falls down.
done, it's already huge. I mean,
Yeah, it is. I mean, if Alex went in there right now, he hasn't been in there since
I
this
haven't.
began.
I know.
He would be like, "Holy fuck!"
I know. I've seen little glimpses of it, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, "Woo."
Used to be podcast headquarters.
Did.
he'd be like the mayor from Halloween Town. His
Yeah.
head would like spread all the way around into a shocked face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Alec or Toll and I painted the fuck out of some rooms, and
Yeah.
Molly and Ellie as
Yep.
well. We painted hardcore yesterday.
We did. I'm still all painted up.
Yeah, I had a little bit on my hands. Toll took a shower at my house last night.
I
No-
did.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well. Things
Yeah.
have,
We got a couple
Things
of
are
clean
progressing.
wieners over here.
Had to conserve water. Wink, wink.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll loo for your back.
Man,
you loo for mine.
I'm not gay. I'm not either. All right.
This is
Get in here.
Yeah. It's not gay if we say it's not.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that that's the. Because I don't think I ever showered at your place or anything. I mean, just over the years, you figure stuff comes up. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to shower at a friend's
Errant
house.
shower here or there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that was the first time.
I was waiting for the cleaners today. I didn't want to awkwardly be at home while they were still there. So I went to Merle Hay Mall
Oh, that's a bad choice.
No, it's not. It's amazing, dude. This is what I wanted. Merle Mall.
It's like
So
you
they've
rented
got-
out the mall for yourself.
It is.
Always.
They've got all this crazy shit in there now because evidently rent is very cheap. They have like a futuristic nightmare haunted house.
Oh,
So it's like
yes.
sci-fi nightmares.
Yes.
They've got a garden railroad enthusiast store, which it was closed, but it was there.
Yeah.
They've got a Smash Room. All of the stuff at the food court, only one of them was open, but it was popular. It's a Vietnam cafe. Everything in there is local.
Mhm.
It's just so weird. It's like it's doing much better than Valley West Mall is.
Oh, Valley West Mall is where people go to die.
Yes, but the stuff that's in there is just like kind of fascinating. Like I go to Jay's all the time,
I do like the J's in there.
and the front part of the mall actually still has stores, and then you get towards the back side with the food court.
Yeah, you come to
They're
the front, you're like, this is a normal mall. You're like, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Got an Old Navy and everything.
Yeah,
And you take about 20 steps in, you're like, oh no.
and then you get to the
Oh, no.
in the back. There's also a giant pickleball court area that I assume you have to
Where
pay
is
to
that?
use. It's where I guess it would have been Sears, maybe. No, it's right off the food court, and then the other side of the food court, they've changed it into like this giant pay-to-play kids playground. With it, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Like
I
where
don't
the
know.
sporting goods place used to be?
Yes, that's where the pickleball is.
Ah.
And where David's Briar Shop was, they've opened up the whole area, and it was a jumping place for all the inflatable jumping.
Oh, yeah,
things.
I've seen that.
Well, now they built a more permanent structures, so there's like a big ass playground in there. I don't know. I was fascinated.
Yeah, I'm kind of fine with the new, because even that weird Mystery Science Theater haunted house kind of
Yeah.
thing they got, because they have a little
And you can
thing
hit
that'll talk to you.
Yeah, you hit a button in the front, and the skeleton will be like, "Come see the horrors
Where's
of the
that at?
future." Is as you keep walking, like Pat, if you go under Flicks and
Yeah.
keep going, that's where all the fucking shit gets real wacky when you go past there.
But I think that, like, honestly, that might be the best future for malls at this point.
Yes.
If you're not going to knock them down or turn them into the Buccaneers place
Yeah.
or whatever, it's like, fuck it.
And they are doing that
Yeah.
there still.
I hear it's a little.
Oh, really?
It might be
Oh,
not
okay.
doing so hot, which is unfortunate.
That
It was
is.
a
Dave says
it was
it's
a
over.
Spirit Halloween last year, so I think that's case closed.
They still
on
have
that
the big
one.
banner there, but I guess they're like, hey, we paid.
Yeah,
they
$8
built
for
a
the
new
banner, so might as well
Kohl's.
keep- yeah.
I mean, there's still the front part of the mall is still doing.
But filling it with
okay.
eclectic stores, like I'd be if they
I
get a
love it.
Suncoast video in there.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Oh,
I'm
Those,
back.
I wish.
I need
I love
some
Suncoast.
Yeah.
some DVD collections, some Simpsons figures.
Yeah.
I need a DVD cleaner. I need a
The one where it's like, the
Yeah,
little
little
thing on the
crank.
side.
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to.
I've got an electric DVD cleaner.
I bet
that
you still
works
use
great.
it, too.
I do, and it works great. I got told by Video Warehouse when they were still open to stop doing it. They're like, it wears the plastic down. I was like, well, it didn't work, and now it does. So
You're welcome.
tell me what's up. Yeah, that's kind of.
I have a little bit of my own video warehouse.
That's right. That's right.
Well, that's what the basement. I mean, Toll and I were talking a little shop about his basement last night, and yeah, I think it's going to wind up becoming a bit of a blockbuster video by the time
yeah,
we're done
bud.
with it. It's a good sized
exciting.
basement. I didn't realize,
And it
quite-
doesn't get wet. I mean, it's
that makes one of us.
yeah. Yeah. Ask the shower. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a large basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dry, which is good.
Yeah. You could do like a 40-person comedy show down there.
You really could.
Let's do it. Home of the new
Yeah.
tea.
Yeah, say we're looking for a spot.
Yeah. Mhm. The Radon special.
A true bomb shelter.
I was buying stuff for the house on Saturday. Continue my working. Man, this weekend fucking kicked my ass, by the way. But anyway, I bought a barbecue chicken pizza from Walmart.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Disgusting. I will eat anything. I will eat damn near anything. And I fucking ate 3. I cut it party style, so the pieces were real small.
Oh.
and I ate like 3 pieces of it, and I was like, "This is garbage,
No good.
garbage." It
What brand was?
was a Walmart brand.
Oh no.
It was not a great value.
Uh,
That's
yikes.
right. I was like, I'm fucking tossing this, and that is unheard of for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like when you spill like a diet soda, like a Pepsi Zero, and even a dog won't lick it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, this got to be good shit.
yeah. Animals don't even like diet pop.
Yeah.
They won't even touch it.
I've been trying to trick my cat into eating half of a Benadryl with these little pill pockets I bought. And
Yeah,
these cats are smart.
yeah.
Because like if you give a cat, my vet told me if you give a cat like a half a Benadryl, it sort of works like a human where it makes you kind of sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock her out so I can trim her nails because otherwise
Oh,
she's kind of a bitch about it. You know?
The whole
I was like, why are you trying?
Yeah, I know.
to
I'm like, where is this going?
Does your cat have allergies? What's going on?
Some
here?
cats do have allergies.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to make her sleepy, a little bit more docile so I can get those nails done.
Ah, I see.
Because otherwise she, Dave's.
You grab her by the scruff. You get one of those squirt things, like a dropper.
Oh yeah.
This is how you give cats medicine. So switch it up. Use NyQuil instead. Grab her by the scruff and then squirt it right in her mouth. There's nothing they can do about it. I don't actually use NyQuil on your cat. Probably. Maybe check it out first. But
Consult your physician.
yeah.
Price is subject to verification.
Yeah. But if there was a way, or if you could powder up the Benadryl and put that in the dropper and then hold her up, squirt it right in
Because
there.
I've done the one where you kind of open their mouth and then you put it in the back of their throat and then you have a dropper and you get it into their side of the mouth. And if you squirt water into a cat's mouth with a pill in their mouth, they have no choice but to swallow. It's like a reflex.
Oh.
And I've been able to make that one work. I was trying to do the pill pocket as like that way there's no trauma, baby.
Right.
You just eat this little pill pocket. But I guess, their noses and everything are so good that they know something's up.
I mean, it was like when I told you my dog's old trick where you could toss her a fucking whole cheeseburger and eat it in fucking 2 bites and then go blah, 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 blah. And the onions and fucking pickles and lettuce would all come out of her mouth.
Like a
And
magician.
you'd be like, how the fuck did you just do that? Amazing.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
Your cat's got the same skill.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I spent close to $10 on this little package of pill pockets.
What's
Yeah.
a pill pocket?
It's like it looks like a combo, like those
Yeah.
kind of dog food like snacks humans eat.
Yeah.
Combos. you know?
Alex knows what
yeah.
combos
Yeah.
are.
It looks like a
Little tube.
yeah, it looks like a little dog treat.
Filled with really fake cheese.
Yeah.
Tastes like pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
Combos.
Sometimes it
baby.
has a pretzel crust.
Oh,
That's
shit.
I want
Combos are
I'm
awesome.
crackers
I
all the
love
way.
combos.
Crackers. You guys
Yeah.
prefer pretzel combos or cracker
I'm fine
combos?
with both.
I much prefer cracker. I gotta say. I'm anti.
I'm telling you, if you put a duffel bag full of combos in front of me, I ain't stopping.
Yeah, but they sell them in such
Fill them
huge bags.
full of pills. That's
The
fine.
bags of combos are like 3,000 calories. Like, oh yeah, this is like a personal bag of combos.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
How do you get
little
3,000 calories from a bag of chemicals? It's not even food.
I don't know. I might be inaccurate there.
I think it's pretty close.
It's high.
Well, that's what's so frustrating to me is that I would fall for a pill and a combo. Like that would take one combo to get
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And then this cat like just knows.
Yeah.
Like the moment because it's sort of squishier, so you can put the pill inside and then clamp the little ends.
Yeah.
So it should be like a perfect
Sealed.
Shouldn't smell a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
She goes
She bites into it though.
and goes and just walks
No.
away.
Wow.
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
think
wow.
But maybe your
bitch.
cat does your cat like treats?
She does.
Oh.
And that's why I'm like,
Cat. Yeah.
$10
Cat.
down the
Dog.
market.
Yeah. Dog. You can put a
now I'm gonna have to use them on
stick a
toll.
pill on a piece of cheese, throw it, and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a cat, they're somehow more
They're
discriminating.
very fussy.
You know.
They are. My one cat, little space ghost, does not like wet cat food. Like it's good for
Which is
you,
almost
dude.
unheard of for a cat.
I
And
know.
that's like
No, I had my fattest cat that I had, Spike. He didn't care for wet cat food either.
that is shocking.
He's wanted to mow down on fucking
Trying to watch my
kibble
figure.
all day. Yeah,
yeah, that's
all
kind of
day.
that is shocking to me because I don't know if I've ever been around a cat that didn't go nuts if you cracked open the top of a fancy
Oh yeah,
beast in front of them.
Paulo fucking loves it, but Space Ghost is pretty much totally indifferent.
I got my cat Miri those little. It's like tubes of puree that you can go.
Oh
Like a
yeah.
little Go-Gurt, and she's still.
God.
Yeah, they love them though.
Putrefied rat and pig butthole.
Yep. Just like Mama used to make.
Fresh cooking.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's like cat food is more expensive or the same price as like a can of tuna,
Yeah, and sometimes
and
I'll
it's
give her-
delicious.
I'll give her a little tuna juice if I'm gonna make tuna. I'll do the tuna water into her like dry food a little for
Yeah.
her as a little treat. But for a few months I did. You know you'd eat it too, Dave. Don't laugh. But I just for a few months I did those little Go-Gurts, and to this day, if I go to the fridge, she goes "Wah, wah," right in front of it, like because
Yeah.
she wants me. She thinks I still have them. I'm
Right.
like, they're gone.
Yeah. That's why if
I can't keep having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
But that's that's the fun part about having a cat. They keep you on your toes.
That's right. I mean, sure. Stupid ass cats.
Yeah. Every night when I'm trying to go to sleep. And it's like she knows that I'm right in that middle ground where I'm like just barely still awake and really starting to drift off. It's kind of the best part of sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like-
where you know
You're
it's
de-
about
you're
to happen.
detaching.
Yeah.
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 Lift off.
Yep.
You're like,
Leaving Earth's atmosphere.
even if I don't wake up tomorrow, I guess that's all right. Like it
Yep.
feels that good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's when she hops up and goes
Oh,
right on my ball.
starts knee. Oh.
But that's why I'm trying to fix the claws, because when she does it, the hands kind of like
Oh yeah. A little
Catching.
flex out
Yeah.
there.
yeah. And if
Yeah,
they're a
yeah.
little too long, it goes, and then I'm like,
Yes.
if anyone has any hot tips on how to trim a cat's nails, get back to me on that. Pill pockets ain't working.
I bought this fucking thing back in the day that was like a rotary tool,
Yeah.
but
like a
for
Dremel.
but for cat claws. Guess they were like, oh, guaranteed to work. Blah blah blah. Yeah, guess how much the cats fucking liked that thing.
Not so much.
Yeah, it's like
Not so much.
this doesn't work at all. Like, they hate. They would rather like chop their paws off than use this thing on them. It was stupid.
Goddamn cat clawing up my Facebook Marketplace furniture.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
yeah. I'm trying. I hope Sarah knows that all her furniture is about to be ruined. Heads up.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Comment down below, Sarah, if you're pissed about that. Speaking of which, Alex's betrothed and his sister are tuning in from Missouri
Oh, that's right.
now.
Oh wow.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello, Carters.
Hello. Shout out to my sister and wife.
Nice.
Nice.
My wife.
They're on vacation
Alex's
in
wife.
Missouri.
The Ozarks.
Some
Branson?
resort. They're
Oh.
being pampered and
Yeah,
whatnot.
what room number are they in?
Yeah. What is this now?
That sounds like fun. Just the girls.
Yeah. Little getaway. Little couple days getting away.
That's good that you not every. I think my sister has hated every girl I've ever dated. As a matter of fact, you know. What I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of
No,
nice.
my wife and my sister are like best friends. So
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Until they gang up on you, I guess,
yeah,
right?
till the intervention.
Yeah.
Hey, back off.
Yeah. What would they intervene Alex about? Let's think about that.
Let's not.
Yeah.
Holes in his underwear, maybe. I could see something like that. I could see Alex
It
being
would
a
be
guy
pretty
that, like,
weird if
uses
his sister
underwear
was in
until,
on that
like,
intervention.
Yeah.
well, if his,
to stop.
his balls are falling out at Christmas and shit.
Here's how your holy underwear have affected me negatively.
Alex, the guy that uses it till it's like just that one little tatter holding,
Oh, no.
holding it to the rim.
Yeah, Angela's held up underwear and she's like, I can get rid of these, right? And it's like a spider web. I'm like, those are I really like those though. I'm emotionally
my
attached.
virginity in
Yeah. Had those since 1997. I love them.
We won the playoffs in those.
Haynes doesn't make that color anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a blessing to have your wife and sister tight.
Definitely is. Definitely is. Yep.
Nice.
Makes everything better.
Well, and your family obviously loves Sarah.
Yeah,
That goes without saying, right?
I guess so. I mean, they do.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, emphatic.
Yeah.
Sarah's really she's getting it tonight.
What do you mean?
Well, what did we just say?
Oh, that her furniture is going to get
yeah,
ruined? Yeah.
yeah.
I think she knows.
Yeah, that's true.
We can put that sticky crap on it, but
put the plastic covering.
my cats have
on, like
also
the 60s.
aged. They're not the frisky young fellas they were.
Space Ghost. The first year and a half for Space Ghost was
Yeah,
pretty destructive.
Yeah, but now they're much more chill as far as ruining stuff goes. Luckily, my underground comedy House of Bricks poster is two-sided. So they ruined one side, but the other side still good.
Mint condition.
Yep.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think other than the topless woman with the jaguar head, which I took a picture of that because I wanted to put it in here.
Oh wow! Well, I could probably bring it here.
Oh, if you'd be willing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
probably time to move that over here.
know. I mean, it's in the basement now.
Well,
But
I'll let you decide
yeah.
its fate. But
Yeah.
I could not. I took a picture of that, and I am very good at sleuthing on the internet these days when it comes to like tracking down an image of an image of an image.
You can look
I
up.
could not find it anywhere.
It is on the back of John Goodman's tie.
I looked that up, and I could not find it
Oh.
anywhere.
It's weird, but my buddy found, I don't know if it was a negative or what, but when he worked at a film developing place downtown that doesn't exist anymore, it was Nate, actually. Might as well bring him
Of course.
up. Bring him up every time. And yeah, he had it blown up for me.
Damn.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of a one of one right there.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get it out of the frame and see if someone can like scan it and just redo it, like reproduce it.
Yeah.
Just in
I
case.
can't, I'm shocked you couldn't find the image.
I swear to God, because
Not that shocked, I guess.
I went through some hard work in this room right here, and I was like, I wanted that picture up in this piece, and
Yeah.
I could not find it fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's very rare in that way.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Because most anything you can like reverse image search and find pretty easily these days. They got that algorithm figured
Yeah.
out. So,
Well,
but yeah, maybe we'll see it in here someday.
yeah, maybe just give it a scan.
Yeah. I'm my people over at Copycat, I think, can do that for me.
There you go.
That's my crew. They handle all the tee-hee stuff, not to brag. Having a good printer, especially in the business world, is good. It's critical because some people will game you money-wise.
Yeah.
Don't even bother with these Kinkos. You got to go local. They'll work with you.
You think so?
In my experience, and I've printed a lot of shit over the years, graphic designing and such. There's some benefits to those bigger chains. Nobody cares about this conversation.
Yeah. All right.
But it is a little pro tip, you know. Like, I would recommend
People
always.
need to print stuff
Yeah, it's true.
sometimes.
A great place if you want to print really high end stuff here locally is Garner, which it took me forever to find out. They're very quiet, but a commercial printer that will do kind of personal.
Maybe they're
or
just
small
so
brush.
good they don't need to put their name out there.
Well, and they have one of the few like indigo printers, which is
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah, like a giant one that are really hard to find.
Yeah, those are pretty rare anymore.
Yeah, so it's we got some good printers here in Iowa. Or
Nice.
Des Moines, as a matter of fact. That's a
Way to go, Des Moines.
little fun fact for you. Okay, yeah. Did you have anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay,
The floor is yours.
Your Honor, I have here. I would be that meme where it's like if your lawyer shows up like this, you're going to jail.
The giant cuffs pants and the shitty loafers. I love that.
Public defendant AJ Simmons. Yeah, sorry, I just got in a divorce. This was kind of a random thing I thought about earlier, but I feel like everyone has this, and I haven't heard too many people talk about it. But favorite movie scenes that always make you want that type of food. I will give you. I will give you my two
Interesting.
to give you some time.
I got one specifically.
And the more obscure, the better. This is, we'll see if anyone on Earth remembers this one. But the scene in X-Men when Hugh Jackman picks up Rogue and she eats all the beef jerky.
Oh yeah.
The way she eats the beef jerky, I'm like, God damn, does that beef jerky look good? Every time I eat beef jerky, I think of that scene.
Okay.
And then the other one is Castaway, he kills the crab. He like sharpens his stick, kills a crab, and then he realizes that when it's not cooked, it's just
Yeah,
like
it's goop.
snot
Yeah.
inside of it. Then he finally builds the fire, and he's like, "I build fire." It's Fat Tom
Yeah,
Hanks still.
yeah.
Then he spears a crab, And then when he actually takes that little claw out, and it's like the meat, and he goes,
It's real hot.
that makes me want Red Lobster just about every time.
Yeah, and he tells Wilson how much that crab costs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And just the thought of that, of like how good that must have tasted to him. I think about that a lot.
Oh yeah. I have the Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. What's the bad guy's name? One of them.
Oh, Denethor.
Yeah, when he eats those fucking tomatoes.
Yeah, a little grape.
And he's like slobbing all over himself and squirting tomato seeds everywhere. I'm always like, damn.
It's like run
That's
down.
appetizing. Then?
It makes me want to eat tomatoes so bad.
Huh.
And literally the next
pervert.
day was after the last time I watched that movie, the next day was a baby shower, and I ate so many fucking tomatoes.
Yeah. Toll's at his own baby shower.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I'd like to kill my firstborn.
Yeah. And then I was in Batman the Animated Series. People occasionally there'd be like a bad guy or a side character that would take a bite out of a turkey leg. In people eating turkey legs in cartoons makes me want to eat a big fake turkey leg.
Where it's like the big cartoonish pull of
Yes.
meat off
Yeah.
of it.
Yes.
Yeah, much like the pizza, like a Goofy movie, I would argue has the best animated pizza slice of all time. It's when they're in the hotel room and they pull it out, and it's like the perfect cheese pull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up, actually.
Great pull.
Yeah, keep
Great
going up.
pull.
Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Mine is
Search history.
mine is Joey Pants in The Matrix when he's eating that steak.
Oh, hell yeah.
No,
That's a great one.
I know this isn't real. Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh.
I'd like to be somebody famous, like an actor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how, despite the fact that he's about to ruin like all of Zion's lives and like this whole under,
I don't want to
computer-
remember anything. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
You hear me? Nothing.
Yeah.
But his demands are like 4 things, and none of them are even that hard.
Yeah.
He's like gonna ruin a whole like subterranean.
I mean, he gets to go back in,
civilization.
forget everything,
Yeah.
and fucking be a movie star. Shit. I wouldn't do that to you guys, but
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, look at this pizza. You see this?
Let's see it. I've never seen a Goofy movie.
Look at that pizza. That looks pretty good.
Oh
huh?
yeah, perfect pull.
Nice stringy drippy cheese.
Yeah.
Come on, Al. You
All
love
right.
that. It looks like Casey's.
Watching the guy that everybody says I look like eat pizza sometimes makes me want to eat pizza. Barstool Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, Dave Portnoy.
You do look like Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
I never thought
Yeah.
about it. You do kind of look like Dave Portnoy.
Oh, yeah. Every
Yeah.
time I see a clip, I'm like, it's like,
I never
Like,
thought
this
about
guy is
that.
fucking unattractive. All right.
I think he's all right
He's
looking.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We both got big bulbous fucking noses.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's you both have sort of that blondish hair
Yeah.
in like your eyebrows and beard as
Like
well.
pinkish red faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that
Yeah.
in our clips where I almost look like corpse makeup on me. Like you two look like sort of red and like you have blood in your veins, and then it cuts to me and it's like a Cool Whip man, a man made of Cool Whip. Look at the footage next
Okay.
time.
I've never
Shiloh, have you
really
noticed
thought
that?
about it.
Have you noticed that I am like more sort of sallowed skinned than these two? You think so? All right.
Uh-huh. I mean, I get more sun than you.
That's true.
I probably get more sun than both of you.
But I
You
feel
do.
like you both just look more vibrant than I do, I think.
Full of life.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it's a blood pressure thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, blood, like what? Ours is. There's no way ours is better than yours.
It might be like higher.
I take medication
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, like I said, it
Yeah.
might be high or low or something like that.
Yeah.
I just found it strange. I can really do like a side by side because I've noticed it from editing the clips. I'm like, God, do I have like poor circulation in my head? It's kind of strange.
I guess.
Or maybe it's a lighting thing like certain people have.
No, it's a lighting thing because when I see
Like
the clips, I
hues.
look like I've been outside. Like it's
You look
it's
tan.
yeah, but I'm not. I mean,
You're a tan beefcake. You're a bronzed beauty.
Well, continue.
Yeah, Angela's blowing up our spot about it. She's posting her room number and shit. Ooh, somebody commented chocolate-covered pretzels from Mallrats. I don't remember that.
Oh, the guy touches them. They're all shitty. Makes the dude sick because he puts his
Stink
hands
palmed
up his
them.
butt. Yeah,
Oh,
The old
okay.
stink palm.
yeah. And then the dude is eating them. Yeah.
It's been a long time. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I haven't seen it.
You must not have, because that's a very you would
Yeah.
remember that.
Sometimes I get because did Kevin Smith do that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I just feel like I have because I've seen his other shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well, nice. Thank you for the
like when
contribution,
they're-
number 13 Italian.
Eating Cantonese and Beetlejuice.
Huh?
Oh, there's a lot of. I feel that way. Big Daddy, when he pulls, it's like early in the movie. He pulls out the Chinese out of the fridge, and he's like, "Is this yours?" Somebody's like, "No," and he's like, "All right," and just eats it anyway.
Yeah.
Chinese takeout in movies always looks great.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because it always is.
It always is great. I guess.
Yeah.
Now that I
It's
think,
Undefeated.
generally pretty great in real life.
yeah. You know what else is great? The Pizza Hut Toll and I had last night.
They changed their dough or something.
I haven't had a Pizza Hut pizza in years.
The last one I had was very bad. The one I had last night, I thought it, and I was like, AJ, it's probably just because you haven't had pizza in so long. 'Cause I
Yeah.
haven't had pizza in a while.
No, neither.
And then Toll mentioned the dough was different. I was like, I think it is different.
I think it was.
I think they did like not like what Domino's did, but without going public. Because Domino's did the "we suck, we're sorry,
Yeah.
we're gonna make it better."
Also-
I think Pizza Hut quietly adjusted.
I'm not one of these online reviewers, but generally, if you get a pizza from the Beaverdale Pizza Hut, especially late at night, they're like, "Here's this hunk of garbage for you, you piece of shit." Like, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I will accept it. And last night I was like,
What I
"This is a."
deserve.
It's like 2 blocks from your house.
I know. And last night I was like, "This is a well put together
Yeah.
pizza."
Yeah.
I always forget about that Beaverdale
Yeah.
Pizza Hut tucked away.
Normally they're
over
like they spell "fuck you" and pepperoni, and there's a turd in the middle. Yeah,
A turd where that little white
Yeah.
table usually is.
there. Yeah. It's on the white table.
And last night it looked great. So way to go, Beaverdale
Yeah,
Pizza
even
Hut.
the breadsticks was like evenly crop dusted with that,
Yeah.
with the seasoning and everything.
Damn.
You did as well.
How
Wow.
strange.
How was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Which Pizza
shit.
Hut did you get it from, Dave?
He lives close by, so it probably was the same Pizza Hut. Yeah,
Oh wow, so
So
yours
Sam-
wasn't bad either. This is they must be under new
Revelation.
management.
Got the thin crust?
yeah.
Thin crust is great at Pizza Hut. It used to be back in the day, man.
Did you also have a guy with a Russian accent deliver it?
Hello.
Because the guy who
some-
delivers to my place every time, it has not failed. He's been working there for years, seemingly. I don't know if he's like a manager or something, but
He's not.
he's like, "Hello, buddy. Here's your pizza."
Buddy, you got pizza.
Yes. And I would believe it was a front if the pizza, well, maybe that's a good way to keep a front going, is you do keep the pizza good, you know? So then you don't think twice about it. I just answered my own question.
There you go. So it wasn't a front, and now it is. Now that they've improved the
Yes.
pizza.
But he does have some sort of like Eastern Bloc type accent. Very thick. He's like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Hello. Please enjoy pizza, yes? You like pizza, right?
You like pizza much, I guarantee. That's really, yeah, he was like, "Hello, buddy."
Hello, buddy.
King of the castle.
He beat me to my house because I was like, "Oh, Toll, I have to make sure I'm there for the pizza." And I rushed back to prep the shower for him.
And
What a night I missed.
Yeah.
Very
It was a
romantic
By the way,
evening for you.
hilariously,
I had a
I was
candle
taking the
lit.
shower and I was like, do, time to wash my hair. Oh, Baldy ain't got no shampoo.
Only body wash in this house. How?
No Pert Plus for AJ.
It was very funny to me.
No Garnier Fructis.
Yeah. So that was fun. It was a nice shower, nice pressure. I feel like I could water pick my teeth.
That's what I do. I wondered that because you are taller than me. Because
Yeah.
I even have to kind of like lean my head down.
Yeah.
Because it's a little Beaverdale
Yeah,
attic.
I dug it.
Even.
It was almost two on my little teeth. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah, it was
busting
nice.
apart because water's on them.
Like one of those carnival games where you like knock, you piss out the clown's teeth or whatever.
That's what happened to my tooth.
Ooh, that makes me excited for fair season.
Ooh, it's right around the corner.
Man, if it's this fucking hot, no thanks.
No tanks.
Yeah, it was hot as balls today. Let me show you a picture of me. No, I already sent it to you guys, didn't I? I did.
Oh, you
sweating?
I've been working for like 15 minutes, and I was soaked. Yuck.
Yeah, I wish I
Good
could
story.
have some steam. No, I mean it was fucking hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Rav was saying 99 degrees at one point.
Yeah,
today.
the heat index was like 105.
Ugh,
Well, and it was humid too, or at least it felt that way. I could feel the heat.
Oh yeah.
thick.
Thick.
I think that's part of why I think my tub would have held up today under foot traffic, but it was so fucking humid,
Yeah.
and I had the window open still to get the stank out.
From
And
doing Alex's painting, I learned that dry, cool space is better for that paint drying.
yes,
Yeah, because it was like the Congo outside today.
yeah,
Wet,
Yeah.
hot
real hot.
rainforest.
It was a raindrop drink out there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But you don't seem to mind that kind of temp, do you, Dave? Yeah, because every time I come in here, before I get in here, it has the smell and humidity of a hamster cage. Or like, it must be time to
You just started calling Dave the hamster.
might be time to change Dave's wood chips. He likes that. I guess he says the vents like right above his desk, so that might be part of the problem too.
Yeah.
And I get it if it's blowing right on you, because when you're in the back of Teehees in
Dude,
the
that's-
sound booth,
yeah.
it's blowing like right in your face.
Sometimes standing at the back of the bar at Teehees, I'm like, I gotta go get a fucking sweatshirt.
Little
It's
chilly willy.
freezing. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's strange.
Not a bad problem.
Not this time of year.
Every club we were in New York was like that. It was very cold to the point where even I'm usually like, I'm hot blooded,
Yeah.
like an ox.
Check it and see.
But even I was always But it's
Hot blooded.
it's strange in Teehees though, where even the guys who came to fix the leak that was around it at one point said that there was like, oh, these units are so big, you shouldn't even need to run to cool off the place, because our place isn't that big and these
Yeah.
units are huge. But if a lot of
But
times
that's what he says when he's selling the business. Dave and I, units are huge.
I don't think you're going to need both of these.
Probably too big. Probably can't even handle these.
Yeah. Cool you right off.
But if I turn off one of them, it gets like musty in the back of the room real quick.
Huh.
All that body heat. That's something I've learned from Teehees.
Oh, yeah.
Is don't underestimate how much radiation heat comes off
no.
of people. You know?
Yeah.
Off their person.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if it's their loins.
I remember
or what,
being in
but-
Valor Ballroom for the not the White Stripes,
The Black
two-person,
Stripes.
the Black Keys. That actually helped Alex, sarcastic Alex, and it was like 120 degrees in there,
Oh, I've been
And
I've been in several monsoon shows there.
dude. And same here. This was probably the worst, where I had like 2 drinks, and this was when I was like all in, baby, and I was like, that's it. I'm not drinking anymore. And then standing by the wall was wet.
It's like a slip and slide on the wall. You put your
Yes.
hand up, you're like, "Oop."
Yeah,
Right down.
disgusting. And yeah, that was that summer where it fucking was like 105 degrees every day, and then would torrentially downpour at night for like a month.
Yeah,
It was
that
like
really
we were
is
living
like
in
rainforest to
Vietnam.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like Laos.
yeah.
I know when it gets crazy here, like today, when it's really humid and hot, I always look at and see what the temperature is in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
And we beat it every time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Humidity and heat, where it's worse here.
So, 'cause I remember from living in California, they explain, because in California it's basically always warm sun, cool breeze.
Yeah.
Right,
Other than
You got that
Dry-
ocean
dry
breeze.
heat.
yes,
right.
yeah, and pretty dry heat overall. It's not very humid out there, and so is that it's regulated by the ocean or something? Is that what helps that?
In California?
Yeah, like
completely.
being
yeah.
closer to bodies of water seems to help that.
And wherever you live,
why we're fucked.
there's certain weather patterns. Like we have the Gulf Stream that comes up from the Northeast and comes down over the Midwest. So that's what governs most of what happens to us. Every area has its own little thing.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of governs your local weather is whatever air system you live by.
Okay.
And mountains and shit.
And we live in a convergence where shit comes in from the Northwest and then it bumps up from the South and it comes over Iowa and makes tornadoes and generally hellish weather all year long for us. So pretty cool.
God damn.
I don't know where else on Earth can get to 110 degrees in the summer and negative 50 in the winter.
Yeah. That's what
Not
I'm
many
like,
places
the
on
highs
Earth.
Yeah,
and
there's
lows,
like a circle in the Midwest.
where it's just
We're a bullseye.
Yeah.
you're fuckedville.
Yeah.
Population, you.
Yeah.
But then we get I guess is it the glaciers that made us so flat and the soil so fertile?
I mean, Iowa isn't actually that flat.
That's not what happened, Dave. That's what I said.
Yeah, the glaciers basically came down, were
The glaciers.
pushed like a 2 mile long eraser or 2 mile high eraser across the Midwest. If you go up to, we went to the northeastern corner of Iowa, right by
Hilly.
Wisconsin, and it is
Bluffs.
rocky bluffs.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a completely different
Yeah.
planet almost. You
Really?
come out here and it's just flat rolling hills, shit like that.
Yeah.
Real flat is like Nebraska and
Yeah.
eastern
Eastern
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, I was
It's
talking
just
to him.
flat.
I didn't realize that until when I was in Denver just recently. I talked to my friend Aaron, and he drives back usually versus flying, or he used to, and he stopped because of that. Because he was like, the drive through Eastern Colorado into Nebraska and shit is like the worst drive of all
Yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah.
If you're looking for things to enjoy looking at,
Right.
except
Yeah.
your own dick in your pants. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like to think of it
don't-
as working so much as.
Looking at my jacking off on the interstate.
There we go.
I could do a
I love
fucking
burning toll
14-hour
material
drive.
on the show.
Yeah.
These are just teasers,
Yeah.
folks. Yeah, but even Denver, I've probably said this before, but I thought I was gonna like almost chop her in to like a base in the middle of a mountain kind of thing,
Oh.
and then you realize the mountains are even in Denver kind of far away.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. You're in like the foothills. You're
a ways
your
away.
elevation has gone up.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
But
but you're still away. Like
Yeah.
it looks pretty flat when you're driving in Denver. You're
Yeah.
like, this looks like Des Moines.
Yeah. But surrounded by mountains, but not
You can see
on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it would be like I just pictured it almost like Salt Lake City, where Salt Lake is kind of more surrounded by
Right.
mountains in a way, at least from the pictures. You know,
I haven't spent a lot of time.
I've been
in
to Salt Lake City. It was so long ago.
well, and Wade lived there for a while too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said it was pretty good looking out
Yeah.
there too.
Oh, it's supposed to be beautiful. Yeah.
Clean.
Clean.
Full of white people.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Alex,
It is.
it is full of white
Yes,
people.
yes.
It's not because of white people.
I know.
Yes.
Well.
Now we're all racist. Anyway, where was I?
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, and it's the Mormon thing out there too, right?
It is. It's chock full of Mormons.
That's my favorite cereal.
Chock full of Mormons.
Yeah.
A bite of Mormon, a chunk of Mormon in every bite.
Yep.
And then the malto meal version, we hate black people. You can always count on me, folks. I did write a note. Being a drunk loser in your 20s, that was something Atul and I talked about last night. We were having a good laugh about that, of just being a loser and drunk in your 20s.
Oh, yeah. It was hilarious.
We were laughing.
We were a lot.
I was talking about living with my mom and like being so broke, but still wanting to get drunk because I had nothing else going for me. That I would like a high schooler level, like steal beers from my stepdad and then like move the other ones.
Yeah,
like,
just
move them up. And, like,
Oh,
kinda,
man.
like shelf them in a
Yeah.
certain way where it's like he won't notice.
Even though you drank 8 of them?
Yeah, exactly.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
I had a 12 pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, eventually got so bad because like anything, you just get flagrant with it. Where you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, fuck it.
why, if it's 2, why not 10, huh? And then, And then, other than clearly me being drunk at the house, that he
So how are you guests doing today? Everything's good.
ruining our lovely walking taco meal. At the age of 27. Yes. But something that was really cracking. I can tell Toll doesn't want to talk about the drunk stuff, so I'll move on.
Oh no,
Oh, you don't mind it?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind talking about drunk loserdom?
No, I don't remember. I don't
think we had that much for because it
Yeah.
ultimately led to the pyramid scheme jobs, which is what I really
That's
want
right.
to talk
Yes,
about.
yes,
Which was very much cracking each other.
yes.
Because basically
We
where it started, and I feel like Alex has got to have something on this, is showing up slash having people show up to your job who are hotter and cooler than you, like in high school.
Yeah.
So Toll would talk about like delivering pool tables.
Yes.
To
I remember delivering pool tables to people, like 3 or 4 people that were doing much better than I was. And being like, oh,
At
good.
the same age?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that were in my class.
Okay.
And I was like, awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and carry this in.
Yeah, I'm working my way up.
yeah. Like, I hope you're
kind of a transition.
enjoying your new house.
Have you seen
with your $90,000 pool. table.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tires?
Yeah, a little
Gillis'
bit.
show.
Yeah.
I saw like 3 of them.
When that guy comes in.
Yeah, the guy comes in and doing way better than him supposedly, and trying to get them all roped in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because oh, go ahead.
You
sorry.
go.
Well, because we were talking about me working at Kirby Vacuum Cleaner, because this was back. I was living in Ames at the time, and me and my very stupid friend Jake were living together, and we were convinced that like the perfect. I mean, basically, like gold rush level job was out there. We were looking
Right.
for our deadliest catch.
course.
Kind of moment.
Yeah.
And Craigslist was a gold mine, literally, for this type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Where I
Oh,
found
yes.
my carpentry framing job there, which him and I both worked at for about a year, and then I quit at Warp Tour. I remember I was at Warp Tour, drunk as fuck, and I hated my boss there. And I texted him, and I was like, I'm gonna be a rock star. I ain't coming back. He like actually called me a loser in the text message back to me, and I was like, nice.
Yeah, one time me and my partner landscaping both quit with a note. We went in when our boss wasn't working, and we're like, we're quitting. See you later.
Bye.
Yep. It was pretty cool.
I remember before that
all.
carpentry. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember before that carpentry job, it was an ad, and it was like $800 a week for cleaning carpets. And I was like, I was telling Toll last night, I was like, I would do that job now.
Yeah.
$800 a week. And I was like, that sounds great. Like just running a big, like a Zamboni over carpet all day or
Yep.
something. Fuck it. I'll do that. That sounds great. Especially like I was 21, 22 at the time. Good money. Show up, and then they have, like those food pyramid kind of charts on
Yeah.
the walls. But it's, you
Your downline.
yeah, exactly.
And I did the exact same thing, not with Kirby, with TriStar vacuums. And
Their vacuum.
their ad said $2,000 a month.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Kirby
I
did
remember
the
those.
same thing.
ads.
Yeah, where it was
And I was like, well, and it did
commission
not say, it didn't say vacuum sales. It said, essentially like,
carpet cleaning.
yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, I remember totally. I almost got into that. One of my best friends did. He got into the Kirby mania.
Yeah.
And I got a Kirby.
Wow.
Oh, really?
From your friend?
No, I got it on eBay.
They're a
'Cause I'm
good
like, these
vacuum
things,
cleaner.
and they are great vacuums, but their whole fucking thing
It's crazy.
I mean, we had to at the beginning. So it was like a 4-day class, and then the 5th day you sell stuff. And the first day they had us go into the parking lot and smash other companies' vacuum cleaners, and then they wanted us to like chant. And I was like, "What the fuck?
It's
are
a
we
full on
doing?"
cult.
yeah. That's like weird, like military
Oh,
induction type shit.
but the whole time I was like, "This is so fucking stupid." And then at the end, they high pressure sales. AJ and I both did this, by the way. Called a friend and we're like, "Hey, talking to their parents, and like, you interested in a vacuum cleaner? Can I come do a demonstration?" Like, oh my God.
I remember one time I was working at IT, and this guy worked this. Is like, hey, I got this really good business thing going. I think you might be interested in. I'm like, oh yeah, what's going on here? It's like, yeah, it's like a whole like, can't really talk about it here, but like I can come over to your place and like I'll show you the whole thing. It's a real good opportunity. I'm like, really? I'm like, all right, come on over. I didn't really know the guy. I didn't, wasn't like I wasn't friends with him really at all. So he comes over.
But you're in need of a cash infusion.
Yeah, I'm like,
maybe?
oh yeah, I'm looking for my deadliest catch as well.
Yeah.
I'm like 24. I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, come on over. And like 2 minutes in, I'm like, it's Amway. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking Amway. Be your own boss. You set your own hours.
You're like, I would love to do that.
I had a much cooler, a guy that was a couple years older than me in high school that was like great at football. Everybody fucking loved his ass. And he called me out of nowhere and left a message. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm fine. Like I was telling
like, I'm
AJ
gonna
last
save
night,
this message.
I was like, I'm finally fucking in, dude. I'm finally in. And then I
Look out,
called
Wall
him back,
Street.
and he's like, you want to meet up at Perkins? I was like, for what? And then I was like, oh, this is a fucking pyramid scheme.
Hey, what
Give me
was he
a
selling
goddamn
again?
break. It was like energy drinks and like the standard fucking thing.
Bang energy.
They had
It's
their
all
own
the stuff
brand.
you usually buy, but it's from this brand.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Everything I buy now,
Yeah.
from toilet paper to laundry detergent to the Plan Bs for my daughter I don't talk to.
Yeah.
I get them at Amway.
Yep.
Well, I talked about I got Amway.
Amway still out? Is the Amway still in business?
Oh yes. Oh, most
Really?
definitely. Yeah, because I had told Toll that this was
Unbeatable.
it's probably 3-4 years ago. A girl who I worked with at Gannett. I probably already said too much now, but whatever.
You would never.
I always thought she was very cute, great butt. Which these are the things when you work in an office. It's like
yeah.
walking by the cubicle.
Oh, you know everyone's butts when you work in an office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got nothing else to do.
You don't.
No.
Besides work, and that ain't
Yeah,
happening.
except look at porn on the clock. Yeah, but
What time is it? Oh yeah, it's porn o'clock. Yet again.
that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always had a crush on her. I always kind of thought we had a vibe. Like, we'd see each other at lunch and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I think there's something there, but just never sealed the deal. Never closed anything in on it, and then it had been, I guess, 2 or 3 years since I had left Gannett. We're friends on Facebook, no big deal. She sees I'm doing great, probably. And
Probably. We can only assume.
Yeah, we can only
assume.
We can only assume I was not doing great. But she slides into my DMs like, "Hey, long time no see. I'd love to meet up."
Yeah.
Same thing, and I was like, I knew it. I knew we had a thing. I knew we had a connection.
I knew it.
And I was like, good things come to people that wait. You know what I mean?
Yep. You're right.
And like, about 3 messages in, it's like, I'd love to talk to you about an opportunity.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
It's always an opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. And I was like, and I literally said to her, I was like, this is an Amway thing. And she was like, but what do you know about it?
What do you know about Amway?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, damn.
But I said
That one hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
It really hurts when it comes from someone that you really like. I really admire this person.
Yeah.
I want to be in with this person. And
Yeah.
then they open the door and show you Amway. You're like, go ahead and close that door.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think I'll just kill
Sucks.
myself instead.
yeah.
Just Amway sold guns. Well, and then Toll I had talked about embarrassing moments. I think Toll had mentioned like cold calling a girl for prom, basically.
Oh yeah.
Which is
It was horrible.
You want to tell that one? Or
I mean, I hadn't talked to her since she went to a different high school, and this was after my appendix burst. So I was like,
Important
that was like near prom time.
yeah, and you were feeling low.
And I was actually feeling pretty good because I had lost like 25 pounds.
maybe that's where the
in a
confidence
matter of
came
like
from.
2 weeks. Yeah, so I was like,
In a
hell
matter
yeah,
of
like a month probably. And then I was like, damn, I'm looking. I still had a hole in my gut, all that shit.
No problem.
Yep, I was bleeding. And I called this girl, and I was like, hey, I know we haven't talked in a long time, but do you want to go to prom with me? She's like, no. She ended up being a lesbian.
Did you hear about my appendix?
Yeah.
Can I sweeten the deal there with my
Yeah.
medical emergency?
We have to assume that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, that's the day she turned for sure.
She converted fully. She was like, fuck,
She's
man.
like, dudes are fucking idiots.
This dummy had his appendix.
Yeah. Then I went by myself, had a great time, and bled all over my tux.
Damn. The hole was still leaking a
2
little.
holes. Yeah.
Whoa. I guess, yeah, I have seen those
Yeah.
holes. Now that I think
They
about
were
it.
both. And then when I took that tux back, baby, I was like, here you go. And I sped walk out of the store and ran to my car.
Why? Because the tux was totally fine and normal?
Perfectly good. Just covered in pus and blood.
Yes. Human excrement.
Real nice.
But you didn't pee that one, though.
I did not. No.
There you go.
And I had a great fucking
Yeah.
time at
Yeah,
prom.
you have a sordid history with
Yeah.
tux.
Yep.
Tuxes.
That's true. I kind of do.
With menswear in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
A long and sordid history.
Yeah. Even sold it for a
Complicated.
while.
Well, that's what happens. They get you. You ruin a few tuxes, and then you're like, I guess I gotta sell some.
Yeah. Yep.
Got to balance this karma out.
The yin and the yang. My awful phone call. You all might recall. Also, by the way, last podcast had mentioned a few things about doing cocaine and drinking. I just wanted to say that was all a joke.
Yes.
I was just goofing.
Yeah.
A bit. What? What?
This new podcast goofing.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of messing around with the fellas, I guess.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
got a little out of hand. But I think it was that podcast or maybe a different podcast that I should regret talking about that my friend's sister who I tried to kill
Yes. Yeah.
during Shrek 2.
Right.
I
Yep.
believe.
Yep.
So
That
the
was the-
story is not quite done with that family, by the way.
Oh boy.
There's more
Yes.
to the tale.
There's a scar on me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was selling Kirby vacuum cleaners, much like Toll had said, it was a commission, or you can make like $800 a week.
Yeah.
And I was all for slow and steady, like just give me the $800 a week.
Oh, me too.
I'll sell 1,000 of these, but I'll just take that check. You know, that's
Yeah.
fine by me.
I'll take the check. Thank you.
That was not. By the way.
If you have one of those big checks, baby.
Yeah. At the end of my 5 days, they were like, "Do you want commission or the $2,000 a month?" I was like, and this is after they rail commission into you for 4 days straight.
right.
And I was like, "I will take the $2,000 a month."
Yeah.
And they're like, No.
Perhaps you didn't understand.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I will take the 2,000."
I think you want the commission.
Yeah. And they would not let me take the salary. They wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't-
No.
You have a lawsuit
And
on
I
your
was
hands
like,
at
oh,
that point.
yeah.
It's false advertising.
Yeah. Sorry, AJ.
No, you're fine. But it's very relevant. It's the same situation. They had the posters on the wall with the cat hanging from the branch. It was probably a Kirby vacuum
Yeah.
cleaner hanging from a branch or whatever.
Hang in there, baby.
Yeah. But after they show you kind of how to run because it's with Kirby at least you show up and you're supposed to like do a demonstration.
Yeah.
Right.
You show up.
Vacuum suction the couch cushion
Yep.
to shrink
You
to show how dirty the water is.
right.
Oh, yeah.
You
That's,
vacuum their mattress
Yeah.
to be like, these are all the pubes and
Yep.
bed bugs you've been sleeping on with your beautiful
Yeah.
wife. And
Yep.
like, is this what you want to sleep on with your husband with? I don't think so. If I loved you, I wouldn't do that. You know? You say shit like that.
Yeah.
You put a coffee
You would've been
filter-
good.
Yes. I probably,
No.
maybe I should have.
yeah. Maybe you need to rethink
It's never
this.
too late to go back.
That's right.
My career is kind of in limbo these days. But they have you put like a coffee filter looking thing in between the bag and the whatever, so
That's
you can show how
right.
much
Yep.
That's
how much
right.
dirt you suck up.
That's right.
I learned the whole thing, baby.
Yep.
Me and my buddy Jake. Shout out to him. I think he works at a Hy-Vee Chinese now, if I remember correctly.
Hi, Chai.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
But they have you. They're like, you have to call people and set these up.
Yeah.
Anyone you know who has a little bit of money, doesn't matter if you haven't talked to them in 10 years. You pull up that phone book, you look them up, and so those people,
Fucking Wolf of Wall Street,
yeah.
basically.
That's exactly
Their dad was a judge. They live right next to the Boone Golf Course. Beautiful house.
Oh,
all
that's
that
your
stuff.
mark right there, baby.
I was like, say no more.
They got a little loose cash hanging around.
yeah.
They got $8,000
Yo,
for a
of
vacuum
course.
cleaner.
On hand. Let me just cut a check real
No,
quick.
they were only $2,500.
Yeah.
Come on, Alex.
So I call up, bring, and I'm like, hey, so and so, it's the mom. I'm like, it's AJ.
It's your boy.
It's your
Yeah.
boy. At this point, I shouldn't have even called. You know what I mean?
Well, absolutely. I
course.
did the exact same thing.
It would be nice for them to even let me back in their life.
Yeah,
After Shrek 2 and everything.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Because surely they talk about that still.
Yes,
probably to this
of
day.
course.
And then this is pre
That monster, AJ Simmons.
the old podcast, but I clogged the shitter there one time as well.
That was you too?
Yeah, at that place during that
Holy
party.
Man,
shit.
you did a number on that family.
Yes. And it was because I was like,
They all
it was
got-
one of those things- I wanted it
They all
too
got
much.
AJSD.
Yes. Now we know what the episode is.
AJFT.
But it was the classic symptom of trying too hard to make someone like you. You're going to ruin it.
Yeah.
And I ruined it every step of the way. And this
Yeah.
is how I truly ruined it forever. I call, mom answers. She's excited to hear from me because, again, they're nice, well-to-do people.
Yeah.
They look, likely are like this.
It's that
poor-
garbage boy, AJ.
Yes,
He's on the
exactly.
phone.
This poor,
The one that blew up our toilet and tried to molest our daughter.
Yeah.
giant poor dumps ruined our toilet. But it was so sweet, so understanding, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I got this new gig.
Pretty excited about to tell you about
Really
it.
excited about. I think I'm taking a turn for the better these days. Would love to set up an appointment to come in and show you what I'm working with here.
Yeah.
Really putting on that car salesman type of thing. And she's like, oh, like Kirby vacuum cleaner? And I'm like,
What? No.
yeah, well, I guess I'll be talking to you later. See you on down the road.
The on the
Yep.
flip side.
I
I
talked to
suddenly became a cowboy. Yeah, this is a different guy you were talking to, not AJ. Did I say AJ? I meant Clarence.
Hello. Hello.
Clarence saggy penis. Don't worry about that. All right. Well, we seen y'all now.
yeah.
Yes. So I shamed
I
myself.
love that was all the same family that
Yes.
you
It's
terrorized for like a
amazing.
decade.
Yeah, was in love with
Oh,
the sister. Great family, and yeah, they're still cool to me to this day. God bless them. But
Hell yeah.
And you're like, hey guys, I got a real good investment opportunity for you.
they think I'm
It's a
the
comedy club.
They think I'm the funniest thing ever to this day.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This guy's fucking nuts.
yeah.
I truly am. Like, yeah, I'm like shitters full. Like
Yeah.
from fucking
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation. I am that guy. Fucking what's his
We're all that
Cousin
guy
Eddie.
to someone, you know?
Yeah.
We're all somebody's cousin Eddie.
It's really true.
yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I think I'm kind of my own cousin Eddie.
Yeah. That's true.
He would live in the same house I do.
You'd be
Pee Wee's Crack House.
Yeah.
Pee-wee's crack out.
Yeah, it's tough to strike out and take that many L's like with the same group of people, though.
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
It's the curse of the young male in America. You don't know what you're doing and you just try real hard and it's a giant embarrassment.
And I was just a gullible. Well, and I guess I've no.
They also pressure the shit
Yeah,
out of you.
Oh no, they take advantage of
Dude.
young,
Yeah.
spry, usually
with
guys.
a false advertisement for one.
It's like, hey, do you like athletics?
They
You're like,
pressured
yes, I do.
My aunt, who is the nicest woman on earth, is so hard over the phone. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. It was unbelievable. I couldn't, I was like, can you, I was like, like trying to stop him while he was doing it.
Right.
Antoline, you got to buy this.
Yeah.
This is my ass.
Yeah.
I got to make my nut.
Yeah. I remember the dude, he was a short, hairy guy, and he talked about shaving in the shower. He's like, you guys got to start shaving in the shower. So your hair gets so much softer. The shaving in the shower is the best. And I was like,
What is he? Everything like his face or?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
his face. 'Cause he talked about how his facial hair was so thick that he shaved in the shower because it softened up his hair more. And I remember that. How strange.
I mean, the shower like when I had a one of those fancy like straight razor barber shaves on my head.
Yeah.
I did that just to see
Razor.
Yeah, where they like the Sweeney Todd style,
Right. Were you looking at yourself in the mirror thinking about killing someone?
skinning my head off. Yeah, they do that hot towel to soften your hair up. So it's true. I mean,
oh yeah,
I shave my head
Open
in
up
the
the
shower.
pores.
Yeah,
Pores.
yeah.
When I've tried to shave my head not in the shower, I can see why someone would not want to do it that way because it's way more painful and like ingrown hairs and stuff. But you might notice I really don't get many ingrown hairs, and I shave against the grain.
That's
It's
what you're not supposed to do, but it seems to be more effective.
It does, because otherwise, I mean, we've seen the beard, the hair on top. What is left? The old, what do they call it? The Ed Harris,
The old Dr. Phil.
yeah, exactly. The old, the Florida kind of little peninsula of hair I have here.
Ed Harris makes it look good though.
He does.
Yeah. Bruce Willis did too.
AJ, bring it back.
Yeah.
How far up you got?
So it's kind of strange
Just
that
dip your head down. We can tell.
Or you could do the Letterman and have just the one patch in front.
Oh yeah.
like I know I still have.
You got the patch in the middle.
Yeah, it's sort of
The battle lines of
Puerto Rico's right here.
Yeah.
And this.
yeah.
And it's about
yeah.
relative.
St. Thomas in the Bahamas over there. So yeah.
Anguilla. Aruba's a little back here.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Anymore, I mean, some of these hair transplants do look good enough, but I actually think I prefer the bald now. I don't think
You
I
look
would,
good.
I don't think I would like the hair if I had it.
I couldn't take you seriously with a head of hair.
No.
Well, if that's the case, I never told you I brought these.
Uh-oh.
That's right, buddy. Let me get them.
By the way, I'm wearing my
Oh,
I got this for a gift, support your local girl dad hat.
Oh yeah.
So if anybody needs reminders, just at Tobocop. No big deal. Okay. Let's see this bitch.
I don't even know what end is at what, but
Oh, that's lovely.
what do you think about that?
Oh,
I take back what I said.
Yeah, I take you
I
way
take
more
you very seriously
Yeah.
now.
What's up, dude?
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Want to smoke some BC Crondo?
All right, man.
Yeah, this is called Alaska Thunderfuck. Cut to
Hell
me,
yeah.
Shyla. Is it on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
My feed is back. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do look good.
Oh, you do.
All right. All the
Decision
Patreon
made.
money is going to my hair plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just start wearing. I just read an article about a celebrity. I think it was Joel McHale, who said people kept talking about his hair, and he got 3 different hair transplants.
Wow.
And then he just started wearing a wig, and no one ever fucking said anything,
Really?
whether it's true or not. Yeah.
I knew
That's interesting.
I knew he has had the transplants
Yeah.
before. They look painful, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen like a lot of people on Insta and TikTok will post their recovery journeys and stuff. It's a
Yeah.
little bit more public.
Journeys.
Yeah, and it's tough. It literally takes like
What's-
months to even
Joe
heal.
Buck's had like 20 of them.
What's
Yeah.
the new version? Like, what's
It's still
They
kind of
take
that
the
same
back,
they
thing.
still do the take it from the back and
put it in the
up top?
front?
They basically take like a strip of beef jerky from the back here,
Yeah.
and then they take that piece, and
Yeah.
I think they used to just like staple it like to the front of your head. But
Yeah.
now they take it and they tweeze out all the good follicles that are back there because that hair in the back you never lose.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter how bald you go, the Dr. Phil you always rock.
Yeah.
So they take that hair, paratrooper style, and drop them in up front. But they basically have to like create a new follicle.
Right.
It used to be like people.
So it's like a
they
sewing
would do
machine
that
on
like
your
20
head.
years ago, and it looked like you look like a doll's head, like
Yeah.
where all the hair was.
That's where
stuck
like
in.
plugs came
Right.
from, where
Yeah.
it would be they would take
Yeah.
like a pencil eraser top's worth and go bonk, 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 bonk,
Right.
which is like how you do doll's hair basically.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like these plugs of hair where now they drop in individual follicles, the good ones.
So it's like getting hair tattooed on the top of your head.
Yeah.
With real hair.
And it looks like when it's all scabby and fucked up, it looks gross, and then it like falls out. then grows back and heals, and then eventually you kind of have like it always looks weird though, like just a little off because
It's too much.
I never
It's a
noticed.
little bit
Like,
different in the back.
The Daniel Tosh and Joel
Yeah.
McHale, like the guys whose hair
Daniel
was
Tosh,
clearly like on the way out, and all of a sudden, like full, like
Yeah.
Daniel Tosh
Thick-
did a whole
thick
episode.
hairline.
Well, it looks dry to me. It never looks quite natural. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just trying. But Daniel Tosh did an episode of his podcast where he went.
Oh yeah, I heard
He did
that
the whole
one.
episode at his doctor. So he didn't do transplants. He's doing like a treatment where they like needle some kind of
I tried it.
thing into his head. But apparently it's really working for him though.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if you stay diligent, you can like
Yeah, you have to go like once a month or
Yeah.
every couple months.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
something
can,
you
like,
have to always
dermal.
do.
You can, like dermaroll and then do like minoxidil. Because I tried everything. I even tried shit from like other countries. I remember where I'd buy. It was like stuff that they formulated.
Chinese unicorn powder.
Basically, yeah, where it was like, oh, this is specifically for like
from the
receding
Orient.
hairlines. Yeah, and you use that. I tried Rogaine. I even tried
Rogaine.
Ooh, now that one I could use. But Propecia. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, I
which is, like,
remember
the pill you
Propecia.
take.
Yeah.
Which basically, if you're losing your hair, you could take that and you'll never lose any more. Like it halts it, and you can
Right.
allegedly grow some back. But it's super expensive, and no insurance will cover it because it's like totally elective, basically. So I remember I was like going into like payday loan debt to try try to save my hair
man.
because I was like in my early 20s, so I was like
Of course,
total like,
desperation,
crisis.
Oh,
you know
of
what I mean?
course, I would have done the same thing.
And it was like trying to save it, but they didn't tell you that when you first start Propecia, it basically like a dog when it gets hot out, you like blow your coat. So basically you like lose a shitload of hair when you first started. So then I was like balder than ever.
Whoa,
where I had
yeah.
like my hairline had pushed back like fucking 3 inches
Yeah.
suddenly. And I would,
I think I'm allergic to Propecia.
exactly. Oh yeah, and then your dick doesn't work. It's
Is that true?
that's true.
Damn.
Now, I don't think it's for everybody, but I can tell you not to go down this road again. But it was like doctor office penis like 24/7. Just like wasn't working, never looked good.
Yeah.
Never a good day.
Stank.
Oh man.
Yeah. Just, just beaten down.
Unresponsive.
Yeah. DOA.
Yeah.
Please, doctor, my penis is so thick.
Yeah.
Damn it, we lost him.
Yep.
Now it's just decorative.
Yeah.
It's merely ceremonial at this point.
Just an ornament in your pubes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, those were very strange, dark times for me mentally. Was the losing the hair time,
Oh yeah.
just because it was like I loved my hair.
You had a
Yeah.
big head of hair too.
I know, big thick neck to hold up all that hair. Too.
Yeah.
That's why next week now I have no hair to hold up. But yeah, when you're like early 20s, it's really tough because it instantly just makes you look old, and then you feel
Right.
like you. Not only you're like of age, but you feel like you can't. Like people look at you like you're not because you don't look like you are,
I suppose.
and then you're like not doing well.
You had a friend of mine, one of my good friends from high school. He went to college. Like he had a full head of hair. He had a mullet and everything back then. Just dark black, full head of hair. No signs of anything. And then he went to college. Went like his freshman year of college and came back bald. Took like shaved it all off. It was just like, what are you doing? It was falling out, so I just got rid of it. And so
Yeah.
Yikes!
age like 21,
Yeah.
18, 19, 21.
Yeah. I remember the dudes that were balding in high school. And
I remember
dudes
kids that
were going gray.
in my class that were balding and going gray in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my stepbrother. There's a picture of him where I think he's literally in 7th grade and has like a full beard,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and he was like balding, like like my story sounds bad. He was like Ed Harris level, like at 17
Yeah.
years old, like no joke.
Did he
yeah, I
lose
knew
his
a bunch of
virginity
those.
in 7th grade?
I think so.
Yeah. All the dudes with beards in grade school all getting banged.
Yeah,
It's gross. Yeah. No, yeah. They just have,
yeah.
they're becoming men very early.
Yeah, I remember hearing
Too
in
early.
school that he had a good
Yes,
hog.
yes.
I remember hearing that.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
He
like
paid
Yeah.
the price.
yeah.
Lost
God
his-
giveth, God taketh away.
Yeah.
That's right.
God tooketh away on just everything with the old AJ, you know.
AJ, that family doesn't just have AJSD. AJ's got it himself.
Patient zero.
What else? Did I have? Oh yeah. By the way, folks. Okay, we did talk about Kirby vacuum. Good. Yeah, since Alex is getting up, this is the perfect time. This weekend, June 28th and 29th, is the final weekend of Teehee's Comedy Club on Walnut Street. At
Oh,
least
baby.
the final weekend of shows. It's all showcases.
The last ride.
The last ride. Showcases of basically every Des Moines comedian that has been coming out and supporting people doing different length sets, things like that. But it's, I think it'll be a heck of a time. If you're going to come out anytime, I think now is certainly the time. And
All the boys are on the 9:30 Saturday show.
that's right. If you want to see,
I'm hosting.
if you want to see a whole lot of Toll, a whole lot of Alex and Dave and myself, as well as a lot of other funny people, yeah, this Saturday at 9:30 p.m. teescomedy.com for shows. Venmo at Tolbo Cop if you want to get a basement show going at Toll's
Support your
house.
local girl dad. Maybe we should do that. I'll test for Radon and see what's up.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
I'm sure the baby will love it.
We'll take her over to your mom's that night, and then
Her.
yeah, take her over to your.
Oh,
mom's.
yeah.
Sorry. And then Black Hat ice cream as always. I know there's been lots of fun going on there recently, is what I've heard.
New location,
Always.
baby.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we even talked.
When's
about
that opening up?
Next week. No.
But
September.
I mean, it's not new secret. I saw it on the news. I
No.
saw it in Channel 8.
It's no secrets.
Alex can't keep nothing from the
It's
local
hit the
media.
scandal sheets. Yeah.
Yep,
If there's one thing the news loves, it's Black Hat ice cream.
that's true.
I can't pay them to cover one fucking thing. It does. We're closing down. Who cares? Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, Dave and I's blood, sweat, and tears,
Yeah.
but that's fine. That's fucking fine. I've only sacrificed everything and changed my whole life for it, but that's fine.
Like, oh, really? You guys are closing down?
You
guys,
have.
you guys know the guy that owns Black Hat Ice Cream, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have his number? Yeah.
Yeah.
It has changed. It's changed. Yeah. We see a lot less of you. That's okay.
What, oh, the club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it changed a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
I do owe it a lot of thanks for that as well. I mean, like I said, now time to face some shit back in though. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying
Stop
to piss
making us
my
look
piss
bad.
my pants driving. Again.
Yeah.
Summer of AJ.
Hey, Jay's back on that. Yay.
That's right. That Colombian Bam Bam. I actually don't have any grievances today. I've been, despite the world testing me, it's pushing me.
I was shocked. I met Sarah for a
Not
little
too
bit
bad.
today while the house was being cleaned. She did not know what I was talking about when I brought up the Hawk Tua girl.
Talk to a girl.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're gonna learn tonight.
Yeah. You guys all know. Of
course.
I'm like, how did you miss this? Yeah.
It has kind of taken the nation.
I wonder
by
how
storm.
she feels. I see she's selling merch, so good for her.
Yeah.
How did that all day, every day, millions of people are trying to go viral. Mm-hmm. And this
looking
girl
at
was
3 of
not
them.
trying to go viral. Yeah, that's right. Right now. And one girl getting interviewed on the street for some random whatever, I assume for TikTok, some person says that, and it takes the fucking internet by storm.
It is funny, like, why that?
I don't. And also, you can go to Pornhub and watch that on every single video. It's not a new thing.
I think it's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I have a theory,
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
but I mean, do
'Cause
you
it's-
have one as well?
I don't.
Oh, okay, then I will go.
I mean, I have my theory as well, but you.
Well,
go ahead.
you better sit down and
I'm
listen.
wondering. Saying.
I think it's a mixture of the discovery part of it, not because someone or a handful of people see that first and they like it and that gets it started, whatever. I don't think that's as important because I think even we get that where we get maybe 60 likes, where that starts to break you through, but then it just doesn't catch fire. Discovery, I mean, where I saw Hawk Tua, and I was like, is this some sort of Native American chief?
I know. Yeah.
So like learning what it is a big part of it. Like that's what I mean by discovery. And then also the fact that it's dirty and pretty funny. And
It is.
I'd
Also,
never heard
she
it
finds it
before.
very funny. That's where I think the redeeming thing for her, where she doesn't need to feel bad. I
like
don't
a
know
joke
if she
you're
feels
in
bad or
on, I
not,
guess.
because she laughs very hard after saying
Yeah.
he'll
Yeah.
spit on that thing.
Yeah, it doesn't look
They're
like she's
like, oh,
being
yeah.
exploited
Yeah.
by doing this. Like you're not making fun of her.
Yeah.
And that's why I have to imagine, though, I mean, I'm sure it's disruptive to her life because people around probably recognize her like from her town or
Right.
maybe a few towns over. Suddenly they're like bum rushing.
But I'm sure she probably
place
got.
she
I'm
works.
sure like agents
No, she got
in touch with her.
She got fired. She's a preschool teacher, I think.
Dude, I read so.
But I don't know if
I don't
that's
think any
true.
of those things are true.
Yeah,
I read one thing
I
that said.
And if that was true, there would be a GoFundMe that I would set up today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hawk Tua girl would be like a millionaire
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I read a thing
Yeah.
that said her dad was a pastor and he was all upset. I was like, that's not.
Yeah.
If that was true, it would be fucking everywhere.
Right.
And also,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you said, it's in every point of it. We all know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Even if you haven't had that done to you, you wish you had.
Yeah.
So
It's always hilarious when a new meme, like you were saying, like I saw him like Hawk Tua. I'm like, this sounds racist.
yeah.
I'm seeing. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I'm seeing shit posts.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing the original. Like, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Well, and
You
also
see it
has
and you're
that-
like, oh, okay. It's always hilarious. I love it when like a new viral meme.
Yeah.
Like so you're like, what is coming across my feed right now?
Yeah.
What is this? And then like, oh shit, and then it
Yeah.
blows up for like a week or whatever. But
I-
it's always that moment where you're like, what is happening right now?
well, it's like
Tua.
What's that comedian with the abs?
Matt Rife.
Yeah, I remember the day
The comedian with the app.
that
Yeah,
shit
right.
blew up. I was like, I don't know what anyone is talking about. I had no fucking clue. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
And it was just weird,
all
like,
comedians.
yeah.
And it happened seemingly to like the average person, which I don't even consider myself because I'm in the comedy world. So of all people, I should fucking
You're a power
Yeah.
user.
Yes, power bottom user. But you know, in the comedy world, I of all people should have kind of had an idea of Matt Rife, no clue, and then I'm like, now I'm sick of you because I'm seeing this name and I'm like, who the fuck is this
Yeah.
Matt Rife guy? And that's part of it too. Is like
Yeah.
sometimes being annoying can almost help. I think also the Hawk Tua tagline, "Spit on that thing," helped a little too.
Yeah, for sure.
It did have like the perfect slogan.
And every version of that I saw at first had the Mike Epps thing at the end where he's like, I'm just trying to get a piece of that, you know? Or whatever he says. He's like, I'm just trying to get some. And they're like, oh, that, yeah. All of them had that when I first saw it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think
Fucking
there's that-
everywhere.
almost like in a movie where they say in movies, show, don't tell,
Yeah.
or whatever. There's a little bit of that to Hawk Tua. Yeah, that discovery part of like some jokes that I guess we all try to make or think are going to work on the internet are almost like too obvious.
Right.
Or they're not obvious enough. And that one's like just perfectly,
Right down the middle.
and it even has like the phonetics or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it is. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't even think it's so much even the blowjob part of it. I think it's just funny to see the sound of a spit being made, like typed out that way.
Yeah,
It's
Right.
funny,
You're like,
too.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, Hawk Tua.
yeah. 'Cause it does sound like that, and you're like, ah.
Everyone did that in their head, and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
So everyone had
Yeah.
that moment with like a Hawk Tua.
Yeah.
What the
Is
fuck
this
is that?
French?
Yeah.
Is a Hawk Tua?
I remember like within a day of me seeing that starting to go viral, I saw Hawk Tua 2024 shirts being made.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
course.
like
And
for
here we
sale.
are. I brought it up, but we're on the fucking podcast talking about it
Yeah.
for
Hopefully this makes
millions
us
and millions of viewers.
think of something viral quick.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think part of it maybe, now I'm really getting deep, is that she clearly wasn't like it wasn't her channel. You know what I mean? It was perfectly pure.
Yes.
In that
I agree.
it wasn't like us putting out
It's a
clips.
legitimate moment caught on
Yes.
Yep, that
Yeah.
it wasn't her trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
We are, despite my efforts, still trying to do that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like we're putting out clips
Yeah.
in hopes that you like them and everything else.
Yeah.
It was just a perfect moment, perfect American moment caught on film.
Yep. That's true.
Beautiful.
Haktua.
Yeah. I hope it works out for her.
Yeah, I mean, I think even
What will
if,
the end of
even if it's
Haktua
just
Girl
a brief
be?
moment, I hope she gets some fucking money. I guarantee
Oh.
people are reaching out to her like, I guarantee it.
I know there's like merchandise because
Yeah.
surely there's lots of people that, before it got copyrighted and trademarked, which I'm sure it is by now. But I know that there is somebody that she works with directly now that you can buy like official merch, which
Yeah.
is cool. So, I mean, even if she makes $100,000 and it never happens again, it's like you still made $100,000 off
Yeah.
of being kind of funny, and you always
And it will be
hilarious.
forgotten.
Yeah,
If
It'll be
soon,
buried.
soon. In like give it 3
Right.
weeks, we won't even think about
or she runs for president.
it. We could only hope.
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
But do you want that? Like, so if the clip of you talking about taking a giant dump at that family's house and
Right.
blowing up their toilet, if that went viral and you're known as the blowing up the toilet guy,
Right.
would you want that?
Yes,
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
for sure.
you would.
Yeah, no question. Especially because it would be something for me. I would have a hard time being famous for something that I felt wasn't funny. If that
Right.
makes sense. Like I would want it to be something where I'm kind of like
You're in on it.
all of my comedy that I do is basically like I'm losing in the joke
Right.
because that's like
You're the butt of the joke.
Yes, because that's what I'm comfortable with and what is funny to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as long as that was what I was known for, I think I would always enjoy it. Because it's like,
Okay.
even, I think I learned it from Chris Farley, but that's sort of like if I make the fat joke first, like I have all the power.
That's why, I mean, being funny was a defensive mechanism.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's very little you could say to me that I haven't already thought about myself,
Yeah.
you know?
And I think back to that with, like, as a kid, kids are way resilient. I think we've talked about this a little bit before, but it's crazy to me to think that like every 3 or 4 years I moved around and had to go to a new school and be a new kid in a new school, and like that would be hard.
You could go, you should
Yeah.
move to Hollywood. You already did, I guess.
Yeah, I did.
I failed.
It didn't work out.
That's a pedigree for fame. That's a pedigree for success.
It's
in
definitely helpful in certain
comedy
ways.
and acting.
Resilience.
Yeah.
But and the comfortability of moving around. But I do think that
Having to acclimate to other people.
yeah, wanting to be funny, but it also made me a people pleaser in a lot of ways. But
Yes.
like trying to blend in, trying to be funny, trying to be likable. You learn those things, or I think I tried my best to learn that. I see it in my siblings as well because yeah, when you're the new kid every couple of years, you
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
you have to be.
Yeah.
Got to put on a little razzle dazzle for the new peeps, you know?
It's time to wow them.
Yeah. Here we
Time to
go.
let them know what AJ is all about.
Whose toilet am I overflowing today?
That's right.
yeah.
I think it'll be the Bowmans.
Yeah.
Bowman indeed.
Uh,
I did have a few funny little videos
all right.
and informative videos. If you
And informative?
if you fellows are interested, and we can start to bring No Sleep Airlines into our initial descent. If you
Bing bong.
if you'd like.
Fasten your seatbelts.
That's
It's
right.
video time.
The seatbelt sign has been turned on. Drink service is canceled.
Put out your cigarettes. Stop having sex in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
quit whacking off in the bathroom, Toll.
We can hear you, Toll.
Oh,
You're
no.
groaning. All right, Shy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Shy, shy, hush, hush, how do I?
Bing bong.
It doesn't even have to be real lyrics, and I'll sing it.
Ew.
Shine, shine. Now I got that song in my head.
All right.
Hush,
We'll be
hush.
starting with video one,
How do
Shyla.
Excuse me.
Ooh, ooh.
Need a cough button.
I'm just going to be bringing up. 1 second. Oh. All right. So, on the count of 3. Ooh.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. So this is the kind of stuff I get up to at the gym, by the way.
Oh boy. Oh, this is all your workouts?
This is your boy.
My goodness.
Nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Somebody gonna
Practicing
match my freak.
years out. You're at Anytime Fitness practicing gaping.
Yes.
Yeah.
We actually have that machine.
Yeah. Is that what that machine is actually for?
No.
Okay.
Most definitely not.
No.
What?
This guy's.
Oh, he should be sitting on that. That's a seat.
It's kind of
Okay.
more for like it's like a thigh master almost.
Yeah, yeah.
He's doing it in the bust it wide open kind of.
Yeah, yeah. With ass wide open.
I love videos of
Yeah.
people absolutely incorrectly using gym equipment. It's always funny.
I'm gonna hit it one more time, Shiloh. You can just hit it whenever you like.
Oh.
And he's been a nasty girl, all right.
Hell yeah.
Sunglasses on while you
Yeah, yeah, sunglasses.
Nasty.
A knee pad, too.
Freak. Is somebody
The
gonna
flops on.
Yeah. We're taking this video of me at the gym.
Yeah.
getting his pump on.
Yeah, he must have taken a blue chew before his workout that day. God damn. All right, this is a pragmatic video, folks. This will be number 2, Shiloh. I'm just going to get it up and paused. Here we go. This seems like something maybe Toll McGrain could pull off with some of these renovations. Yes, with some of these renovations he's been doing. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is my barbecue foosball.
The foosball, but with chicken drumsticks.
Yeah. What is the ball?
Oh.
Something edible?
I think it's just one of those real balls.
I think
Oh.
the ball. That's definitely in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah, Eastern
Yeah.
Eastern Europe.
That guy's
yeah.
giving Slavic vibes
Yes.
right there.
A little vodka brain, perhaps. But I, but I did think that was pretty cute and clever.
Nice.
The drumsticks on the foosball table. I don't know what the emissions are on something like that, but
Mhm.
you know, I don't. I have a feeling that guy's not too worried about it.
I don't think so.
All right.
I just bring.
Oh.
I'll be moving to the third video
Thank you,
of
Paul.
the presentation. So this was something from an account, I believe it's called I Love the 80s. So I wanted Alex and Toll and I guess a little bit of Dave maybe. Am I the only one that wasn't born in the, or whatever? I didn't see the 80s, folks, but this is from the 80s, a little self-defense tutorial.
They weren't born in the 80s.
But they witnessed it.
Yeah, that's true.
You were born in the 80s, correct?
I was born in the
That's
80s. Are we doing a countdown?
What? Yeah. Yeah, I want a little commentary. Is this how you all get down in the 80s? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem.
Makes
That's a knockout. Thank you, Paul.
Brainstem.
I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. So you poke from here right into the eye. Thank you, Paul.
Thank
I
you,
hit
Paul.
him, comes flying back. If I miss, into there. Thank you, Paul. As you can see, there's a lot of force. Thank you, Paul. And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul.
Alex never watched this. There isn't one headbutt.
Wham. Thank you, Paul. Kick like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the
You're
skull.
gonna rage in me.
Thank you very much, Paul. 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 Out of that circle.
What?
Following McSweeney's self-defense, you're going to be able to maintain a strong, healthy body and to protect it throughout your entire lifespan, or until you become disabled or fragile and weak.
All right. Thanks, McSweeney.
That's right. Sweeney self-defense.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
He looks like a real
Swing
tough
that
guy.
arm around
Yeah.
real fast.
Like a cartoon.
All right. You pump your head back and forth, then you go hak tua. Thank
Yeah.
you, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Spit right on their Adam's apple.
Yeah, it's definitely. That's 80. That could be 82 to 84. Early to mid.
I mean, this has got to look like a lot of videos you watched in school.
Yeah.
And stuff, right?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
quality of those type of, like when they roll the TV card in type video.
Exactly.
That was always exciting.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, Paul is a team player. Is what we
Yeah.
call it.
Sure is. It's straight Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Oh, you're making me gape. Oh, thank you, Paul. All right, and this is the final. This is, I would say, by far the most informative and research-heavy video
Oh, dear.
of the bunch. So for years, I've talked to my male friends, my female friends, my friends who don't identify as any of those things,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, what do women do when everyone else is not around? When they're all just hanging out
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
when the boys are away, how do the women
peek
play?
behind the curtain.
You've asked women this?
Oh yes.
Is this and this was Shiloh's response, I assume.
And Shyla shot this video herself and sent it to me.
Okay.
This is just a
Research heavy.
yeah, just
All
kind
right.
of an average night at Shyla's house is what I was told.
Erato Traverse.
Yes, a little fitness.
Aero Traverse.
Shiloh-
Aero Traverse. Erot
She's,
Traverse.
Erot Traverse.
Erot
Erot
Traverse.
Traverse.
A spin-off of maybe Bikram yoga or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shyla's really into that like new age kind of health shit. So this is on the count of three, Shyla. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my.
Care to explain yourself, Shyla?
Yeah.
Loose pelvic floor.
She said,
What
like
is like? What's the point of the lady being there?
look at that back sweat.
Yeah.
I've never seen Dave smile this big.
Oh, this looks like an effective workout.
Dave put on his readers. He was,
Whoa. No, he lowered them.
this is what they're getting up to when we're not around, fellas.
Yeah.
I should have known. I knew.
Working on it.
I knew trouble was afoot. Yes, a lot of bad girls, from what I can tell.
Yeah. This is also how I work out.
Yeah. Working out the old wrist workout.
Yeah.
Erotiverse.
Yeah.
Workout.
Well, because I've even in movies they've shown like kind of blowjob classes, almost like a
I mean,
Yeah, old school.
everything's been turned into some sort of workout.
like
I love
a goat. You
yeah.
can like do yoga with baby.
yoga
shots.
with goats, all stripping.
God forbid you just do a
Yep.
couple push-ups and sit-ups and
Yep.
call it a day.
So I think this is in the same kind of cinematic universe as like stripper workout kind
Yeah.
of things like that. But I will say,
They're taking it up a notch. I will say that much.
I think these girls are doing a good work. I'd say.
Yeah.
Good, honest work,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Erot reverse.
For research purposes, let's take one more look, shall we?
All right. Perfect.
On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, this one's for Dave. I think this would be a good workout.
I like there's always one lady in the thing that's not doing anything except being the
Well, it's like a partner system,
right.
You know?
A partner system where the one partner pretends to be a dude without
Well, I mean, it depends on who you're looking for.
I suppose, but they're not really rubbing.
They're rubbing.
Yes.
So this is the kind of stuff I'm seeing on my algorithm.
That's
It's this and stuff from the Hard Rock Cafe. I think that's cool. And honestly,
Yeah.
I
A plus.
you know what, I stand by
Way
that.
to go, ladies.
Yeah.
Health and fitness is important.
That's what AJ and I were doing in the shower last night.
Yeah. Cole, I found this new thing.
Yeah. Have you heard of a Rotraverse Fitness?
Would you like to get
All
a-
right. Yeah.
Like get a workout in?
Yeah.
This is your payment for not
Gotta
having
get
any
a pump
shampoo.
Well, honestly, knowing, again, talking to friends, talking to people on the street, man on the street type shit. It does sound like there's a lot of guys, including myself, probably laying a lot of bad pipe, fellas.
Oh yeah.
A lot of bad.
Talking
pipe.
to ladies on the street.
Talking to ladies on the street, man on the street,
Surveys.
grassroots.
Scientific.
Kind of,
What are you asking them specifically? How's the
yeah, how bad is the sex on a general?
yeah?
I feel like every girl I've dated has lied to me and been nice, but I feel like ultimately, have I made that many girls come? Probably not. Realistically,
Time for some erotiverse workout.
I think I've come into my own into my 30s a little bit, but I'm also kind of sexless now, as we've also talked about
By choice.
by choice,
Celibate.
sort of.
It's regular Rivers Cuomo. Is that his
But-
name? Rivers? From Weezer?
I don't think it would be the worst thing for maybe guys to have a class like this, where it's like maybe a lady teaches it, but you have to do it with the guys.
But the guy
But like to teach you how to fuck better.
right, but the guy side of those workouts was not moving. Only the lady side was moving.
That's what I'm saying. We need a class like this for the guys.
oh, where the guy side is moving.
where the guys learn. It's like pipeonomics. or
Yeah.
what-
Pipeonomics.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
dong,
Look out, Tybo. Here
Yeah.
comes Pipeonomics.
dong bow.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Dong
Because
bow.
like other than porn, because I've been informed
Dong
over the
fu?
years
All right.
that like porn generally is not a great way to like know how to fuck because it's kind of unrealistic. In a
You
lot
mean
of ways.
ladies don't like getting pile drived with a foot on their head?
Correct.
I'm sorry.
Again, man on
I've
the
never
street
seen
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Talk to Hawk.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
all
She's
seen
the-
it, you know.
Yeah.
And even, you know, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, fellas could maybe benefit from a class guided by a woman, perhaps, who's
Right.
like, and you know, not every woman is built the same, so maybe it could be a coalition.
This is a horrendous idea.
Horrendous
It
idea.
is.
Yeah.
And also, I'm
Because
strictly
if-
a foot on the head.
If
guy.
some
The old drink my bathwater kind of guy.
some lady's advertising her erotic teach men how to fuck workout class, guess who's showing up?
Guys who want to fuck.
The worst guys.
But here's the catch. Much like this class,
And
the
they will not
partners are
learn.
guys.
What if it's like all thoughtful guys? Oh, okay. So we're all pretending to bone our partner.
But see,
That's a dude.
But I actually don't even agree with Alex on this because I think there's a lot of guys that would like to be better at sex but don't know how to have that conversation. It is hard to talk about of like,
I'm not sure a workout class is going to get you where you want to go, though.
I don't. I every night I hang out, wait
I mean,
for my
clearly,
dick
no,
for an
whatever.
hour.
Yeah, that's it. Clearly, whatever men are doing as a species isn't great so far. So I'm just open to new ideas. You know,
Why do you say that?
I don't go around the world assuming that I am like the best lay that any girl I've ever been with could have because I'm
Oh,
not
no.
fucking delusional.
Well, I mean, I put in a lot of effort.
Me too.
I think that's what counts.
Sure.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tickle your booty while my foot is on your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a lot of work, so this counts.
It's effort.
Try to have a more open sexual dialogue. Because I think a lot of guys, I mean, I've heard horror stories of friends who are girls as well as girls that I've dated. I literally told one the last time we were on here of you're going to suck this thing or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Of guys like that. Those guys, I don't think would ever come to that class because they already think they're fucking great.
Right.
The guys who don't think they're fucking great probably are doing better than they think. But you know what I mean? Like, got to start somewhere. Like,
True. Or you just ask your lady.
you could ask, but sometimes
Nah, no way. No way.
Yeah. You know?
No dice.
But there's also a certain amount of it. That
But I did. I saw a dude tell a joke.
like, what if you haven't fucked yet, or have fucked very minimally, and then you like are just trying to get better so that you don't fucking embarrass yourself?
Well, hopefully, if you're in the position where you're never having sex, the person you're about to have sex with probably likes you.
Right.
know?
Yeah,
So it's probably okay.
yeah, correct.
I don't know. I think once you're down.
So just so I'm clear, because I know now you both are ganging up on me on this, is that having bad sex with someone that you like would likely never exclude them from like seeing you again. That's the theory here.
Unless you're so bad that you're like way off the reservation, where it's
That's
like
what exactly what
I
I'm
can't
talking
even
about.
work with it. Give them something to work with, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Is that some people, I can tell you from even a makeout standpoint, men, women, whatever, like making out is a straightforward thing. I've had people that are horrendous kissers.
Yes.
Sure.
Same
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Do you now start to understand what the fuck I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're
Yeah, but
saying.
you can also, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like the person, you can talk to them about it. But if it's like a,
Some people aren't like, that's a tough conversation to have. That's like being like, oh, it's just as easy
Yeah, but
as
when
like
you're-
telling a partner,
but
like
when
you
making
put on
out
some
with someone
weight.
is terrible, it's not. You don't think you're the one that's terrible. You think my nose just went in this chick's mouth. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
But some people do know they
Yeah.
are terrible because they don't have experience as well.
Right.
So it's either like the Dunning-Kruger effect of like incompetence leads to confidence, or it's the other thing of like you are petrified because you're not good at something. And thus you need instruction.
No, I get that.
What? We went down a whole rabbit hole. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, you can. Dudes, I just don't know who would go to the fucking class.
I would absolutely do that.
There, now you know.
Yeah. Because again, I don't assume. Well, it's a little bit different too because you're married, so it doesn't matter. Your sex life is over,
It's done.
and you know, and you have a partner. But for people who have had sex before, who don't want to just go out and have sex with random people to try to like maybe learn something or like.
Well, I feel like
expand
if
their
you're
knowledge.
with someone that you like and they like you, then you can figure it out.
Yeah, I get.
Or if you're just doing one night, I mean, if you want to learn how to be better at like one night.
Yeah,
stands,
see, the problem is that you're both looking at this as if like every person you would have sex with would automatically be a relationship that would then lead to a conversation that would be long
if it's
enough.
not, then who fucking cares?
I just
Bust a
don't
nut
see
and
it
get
that
out of
way.
there.
Yeah, okay, then I guess that's where we're
No,
different then.
no.
Like because people have recreational sex.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's what we're not connecting on here. Is
No,
that
I can't. I guess I can't.
you're looking at it through the lens of like, okay, so if it's somebody you like and if you have sex with them, you should
You're
be able
taking
to
it very seriously.
Yeah, because I don't agree with you both, and I'm going. It's 2 against 1.
All right. Well, you're taking the sex class talk very seriously.
I'm allowed to talk about things seriously.
That's true.
There's no shortage of hours of this podcast on this new one as well as the old one of you taking shit way personally
Yeah. But okay. I'm taking this personally.
or seriously. I'm sorry.
Oh, we got a bell.
All right, podcast. Podcast is over.
That wasn't an over.
It was a cleanse.
I just don't like that. Like, why can't I be serious about something? Like, I'm not.
No,
fighting-
you are. I'm just trying to think through. I don't think about it the same way, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's wrong. I'm just
Right.
it's completely valid what you're saying.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to figure out that path. I
See,
guess.
the way I see it is that I brought up what I thought was, at minimum, an interesting like idea, at least.
Yeah.
And then within, I would say, like 5 sentences between you two, it was Toll making a weird face, you two making fun of it, and then like totally invalidating it, right?
No, just trying to have fun.
No, I just don't think. I'm not saying that it wasn't like an engaging conversation, but if it's like getting laughed at because I want to bring a point that I think is interesting, right?
Yeah.
And then then it's like, all right, then let's have a debate. Let's have that part of it be interesting then. Let's make it serious. But then it's like, then I get invalidated by being like, oh, well, now you're taking it a little serious. You know? Like smugly, like, oh, like I guess I'm sorry. I took that too serious. Where it's like,
Just kind of making it awkward.
gotcha.
That's all. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah. I mean,
No,
people
I mean-
can take a sex class. People do. I'm sure. I'm sure they exist.
Yeah. Like I whatever, man. All right. See you later, folks. It's been real. We're not gonna agree on it because
I'm trying to agree with you.
I feel like we're on the same page. We're just
We're
on
definitely
opposite
not.
ends of it.
we're definitely not.
That dudes
least I
can
have
take
an
a
eye,
sex class.
Nah, that's cool.
They can. I'm saying there's other ways too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the point of what we were talking about, or even this next part of it either, though. You know,
Okay. Tell me what the point is.
I mean, we're already running long, so I'm just gonna end it. So, but it's been No Sleep the Podcast, folks. This is the real shit that you pay for. You know,
It is.
It is.
Find this anywhere else on the internet.
Yes.
Good luck. You can look at the Hawk Tua
It's,
girl all day, but you're not
yeah.
going to get this.
That's right. Yeah. AJ Simmons. You know all the plugs. We do them every time.
Yes. Toll McGrain at Tobocop.
Alex Carter signing off.
Big shows at Teehees this weekend.
Goodbye.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.